Tucked away at the Goldie River Training Depot is the Long-Range Reconnaissance Unit of the Papua New Guinea Defence Force. Formerly known as the Special Forces, the unit has a long and vibrant history, formed in 1996 with the current PNGDF Commander Gilbert Toropo as its first commanding officer. For 21 years, it has served the force and the nation with pride. It held an open day to commemorate its 21 years of existence. The general public were given an insight into the work they do, a work that is closely guarded due to the special nature of operation. Various demonstrations were also held to showcase the skills of this special force. These men are an elite group of the Papua New Guinea Defence Force, primed to carry out special operations. Their boundaries of operations extend beyond the borders of PNG and into the region. One of the founding members of the unit, Colonel Sialediro, highlighted some of the key events that the unit has been instrumental in.
About some of the key events that this unit took part in and were responsible for. And Sergeant Tobesa mentioned a couple of them. When we formed, we were on an operational footing and our tasks were significantly different. Our training preparation was different. However, in 1997 and 98, the events that took place in 1997, this unit was responsible for removing mercenaries from our country, and as history has shown, from our region. Praise God, hallelujah. In 2003, prior to that rather, the late 90s, they also rescued hostages on the border in the late 90s in Vanimo. And then in 2003, I happened to be the OPSO, operations officer, of Kumul Force 2 that deployed on the first Ramsey mission to Solomon Islands. And late Major Lofena deployed with a section from LRRU. They played a critical role in the outcome of that first deployment in Solomon Islands. I can remember on an afternoon like this, the contingent commander, a wonderful, great Australian, asked me about Goldreach. Do you think you can send your guys up there? I turned to Lofty, he gave me the thumbs up, and I told him, sir, those mountains, that's our domain.
Although there were calls from the government to disband the unit, it still remained as the commander's strategic asset. Colonel Diro says this is a unit with a special mission, urging his men to remain committed to their duty.
21 years ago, here at Goldie, when General Singaruk ordered General Toropo, Bolarenagi, and myself and the OPSO, Budiara, to form this unit. It was a different time, and the circumstances, the requirements for us to form and deploy, the tasks at hand were different. Since then, the road that this unit has traveled has been a tremendous journey. Along the way, as you've heard, this unit's name has changed. What hasn't changed is the commitment to duty and the commitment to excellence. When we started, our motto was SFU, Special Forces Unit, our motto was lead, endure, and succeed. Today, it's strive stiff, I'm straight, huh? One kind of stop low level. The commitment and the vigor, the attitude, the will to go forward and succeed is still there.
As it heads into the future, the unit faces recurring challenges of building up their manpower and having their own barracks. Warrant Officer Cedric Aaron has been in the force for 21 years and knows too well the struggles they face.
We don't have a barracks of our own like the guys from One Pair, Tarama Barracks, WUEC. We don't have a barracks of our own yet. But the Defense Force and the government are pursuing that. And somewhere in the future, the near future, we should have a barracks of our own. And that's where you see all the operating Special Forces unit coming together. Not only us, but we're going to have guys from the small boat team, the guys from the EOD, the explosive team. We all come together and form a regiment. That's a plan for the future.
But like his fellow comrades, he is driven by the passion to serve the country despite the setbacks. Chief of Staff Colonel Raymond Numa assured the unit of finding them a new home. He says it is captured in the 2013 Defense White Paper. But with or without any support, the Long-Range Reconnaissance Unit will continue to remain an integral part of the Papua New Guinea Defense Force.